don't think I did it right. I think now you should be able to hear me. I don't get how any of this shit works. I don't think I did it right. I think now you should be able to hear me. I don't get how any of this shit works. Alright, y'all, I'm so sorry. There's probably like... I think we're good though. I think we got it. Now y'all are gonna see all the weird faces and shit that I make when I'm gaming. I think we're good now though. I hope. Well, I guess someone will come in at some point in the chat and let me know if it's not good, so. Yada bing bada boom. Now you guys can see too when my eyes act up and shit. Which it's already doing. Probably because I last minute decided to go to Epcot yesterday. And I rode Test Track 3 times in a row. I do put my glasses on before the outdoor part, but I think it still gets my eyes a little bit. Alright. Let me do my streamer duties, right? Because I'm kind of, I guess, professional. Not really. I still can't spell. Why is it doing the thing again where it makes noise when there's a chat? I literally turned that off again, and it still does it. Oh well. I doubt it bothers anybody. And if it does, you're just gonna have to do nothing. Alright, that's done and that's done. Sweet. Alrighty. And yes, I like to, it helps my eyes, by the way, to play with the lights off in my room. So if it's a little dark, it is what it is. Y'all getting me on webcam is enough. I decided to be a little presentable, however, I really do enjoy wearing a good, just plain ass tank top when I'm home. But I did put on some pants. But yeah, let's roll with overcoming. Not that I was lying. So a part of the reason why I use the PNG tuber is because of laziness of not wanting to get ready for the camera. Not that I have much to get ready for, because I don't wear makeup anymore because of my eyes. The only makeup I do wear, just so you guys can see that I actually have some, is I do put eyebrow pencil. It's the only makeup I wear on my face. And it's because my eyebrows are naturally just thin and they're very light. So this way I don't look like Gaara from like Naruto. He could pull off the no eyebrows, I can't. I forget where I was going with this, but yeah, lights are gonna be a little more like dark vibes with me with my webcam because of my eyes. There's already tons of light sensitivity with obviously the game and all my monitors. This eye is gonna be a bitch today, I can already tell. And I noticed, now, I read somewhere or something growing up that like playing your games and the complete dark isn't the best or something. But I guess because my eyes are so fucked up that, I've noticed it actually feels better on me to... Because I'm already having to deal with the light. I'm so sorry, guys. Now you're gonna see what I have to go through. So you know I'm not lying. There we go. My eyes already struggle a bit sometimes because of the light source that I have to deal with naturally from the monitors, which I'm used to it by now. It is a weird adjustment at first, but I have all of my screens on the orange light versus blue light. It does look weird at first to the normal human eye, but I've become so used to it that when I put the blue light back on the screens, that looks weird to me. But anyway, I'll start in a few minutes because I kind of didn't give... Normally I say in advance when I'm going live, and I was messing with settings. If anybody is over on Twitch, you'll see that I did change it to where you can see the full screen. Obviously my main platform is YouTube. YouTube is always going to get prioritized. I love you, my Twitch people, but I still want to include you guys, obviously, because you've been supporting me a lot. I changed up the screen versus, since it's in vertical, versus it when you know it, like in vertical, it naturally zooms in. I did small the screen down, so this way you guys, even though it's on vertical, you can at least see the whole game now as well. So this way nothing's like cut off for you. Give me 1 second, cause I've changed some stuff, y'all, so please bear with me. Hold up. Okay. Alright, I had to take it off always show. So now it should only pop up, I think, when you guys actually... I think. We'll see if I did that right. I just don't want the chat to stay stagnant the whole time. I know it has been a while since I streamed. It's been a hot minute. So I always stream Thursday through Sundays, but last week was MegaCon weekend. I did not make it all 4 days, I'm not gonna lie. I went Thursday. If you hear noises, Mochi's working on his muscle game. But I went Thursday through Saturday. Sunday I was gonna go again, but I woke up and my left knee was killing me, so I stayed home. But MegaCon was absolutely fantastic, had a great time. I've been getting a lot of love and support. People are adoring the Palico, which officially now the Palico does have a name. While I was at the convention, I had the honor, shout out to her by the way, to meet Snarky J. If you don't know of her, I highly recommend that you check her out. You can find her on YouTube and Instagram, and then she does have a Patreon as well. I've been following her for a little while, not like super long. I ran into her channel and content like towards the end of last year. But she was at MegaCon and I got to meet her and chat with her and her dad for a bit on all the days that I went. What, Moch? It's not time for lunch yet. You're early as hell, bro. But yeah, big shout out to her for spending time and chatting with me. Definitely one of the highlights. Welcome in, Primal. Welcome in. But yeah, MegaCon was an absolute blast. I think I'm still slightly recovering from it. I think going to conventions, especially in a heavy-duty costume, it really made me feel my age. Not that I'm old, but I am a little bit out of shape. But I'm not gonna lie, after wearing the Palico for 2 days straight, I feel like I lost weight just from being in that thing. But the reason why I mentioned Snarky J, which please go check out her content and support her as well, because it would mean a lot to me if you did that. We both have tuxedo cats. To anybody who doesn't know, my Monster Hunter Palico cosplay, the actual cat was modeled after my youngest cat, Mochi, who is a black and white long-haired tuxedo cat. And then my friend Jay also has a black and white tuxedo cat, and her cat's name is Bruce. And the other day we were chatting, and my Palico actually for my cosplay doesn't have a name, so I combined Bruce and Mochi, and the Palico for the cosplay, its official name is Brucci. I think it's adorable. It also, I'm not gonna lie, sounds like some fancy like dish or cheese that you would get at like a first-class restaurant. But Brucci, I think, just sounds so cute. So that is the official name for my Palico mascot cosplay. So let's give shout-outs also to Mochi and Bruce for pitching in their names. But yes. How have you been, by the way, Primal? Thank you for listening to my rant. And yes, I'm giving y'all a face cam, because I feel bad that I was gone for so long. But it literally was impossible. Whenever conventions come up, it's going to be impossible for me to stream. Because there's just so much going on with the cons, but hopefully when you guys tune in, I don't scare you too much with the face cam. I probably should have put a trigger warning. But hello, this is me. As I hit my mic. And again, now y'all are gonna get to see all of the faces and locked in modes that I get when I'm playing games that I don't realize I do. So have fun with that. But I don't know, I guess with all the kind people that I met and the support that I've been getting, because that was a big goal for me, right? One, I did the cosplay because I always said, like, one of the goals on my bucket list as a nerd was, even if I can only ever get one done, I just want to get one professional cosplay made for me, like professional level, and I'll be happy. Even if I can never, because it's very expensive. And I had the means to be able to finally do that. Shout out to CG Armors for making the armor and the sword. And then I had a small artist on Etsy make the fursuit parts for me, which you can get both of their names on. Anytime I post the Palico, in the descriptions, both of their names are there. If you guys are interested in checking them out, if you want to get any of your own stuff done. But I was like, I just wanted to accomplish that. I wish I had the talent to make something to that level with my own hands, but I do not. That's not where my talent lies. But I kind of felt like I was walking a red carpet wearing like Gucci. Like something that like is way above my class status, that I was so afraid of messing it up type of vibes. That like I felt like a peasant who was wearing something that if I mess it up I go to jail. But I'm very happy to own something like that now. And also to, so not only just doing it for myself, right, because it was a goal, and as a nerd and someone who really loves Monster Hunter, to know that I had some wonderful people out there make a dream cosplay of mine become a reality. It's also helped me grow on socials and connect with people, which was also another goal. I don't plan on doing cosplay ever as like a full-time big part of my journey here, but I do want to incorporate it a little bit just because it's fun to dress up sometimes. But that being said, the reason why I mentioned that is I met so many kind, supportive people when I went to MegaCon. And obviously there are a bunch of different ways to cosplay. There are people that make everything from scratch themselves, which I admire so much because it blows my mind how people make some of the stuff they do. There's people that, if you're on a budget, obviously there's plenty of websites where you can just buy more affordable stuff, and that's also okay. You can do what I did and make some crazy, ridiculous money investments on a video game armor. I will not disclaim how much I spent on that costume, but it was worth it. But damn. Materials and stuff, like I can't even blame the people who make costumes, because material cost and everything have just gotten crazy. But I think that's one of the cool things about cosplay. Like, anybody can truly do it, no matter what your budget or whatever it might be. And just to be in environments like that really have been helping me get over, like, because I have very bad social anxiety. And it's definitely been going to those places and being surrounded by people who are into just, whether it's comics or video games or whatever, but you're surrounded by very much like-minded, same people, definitely helps to overcome that. The next convention, I am going to have to stick to conventions in Florida, just because travel's ridiculous. But I'm going to try to go to as many conventions here in Florida that I can. The next one I am definitely going to is Anime Festival Orlando, AFO, which is towards the end of June, I believe. I think it starts June 19th. That'll be the next one. I am going to bring I think it's a 3-day convention. I've never been to it. Gonna do the Palico one of the days, just not sure yet. Probably whatever the busiest day is. And then I do have a Carnage, like a Gwen Stacy / Carnage kind of mesh bodysuit. But I've always wanted to add like the symbiote on one hand, like claws, and then I want to create like a symbiote type of like half tactical mask. So that costume will be a lot simpler to wear, but also that cosplay will be a mixture of partial bought, and I am partial for the first time me actually making those two little pieces just to give it a little bit of like addition. The cosplay looked great, by the way. I appreciate it. Thank you for checking it out. Yeah, but I figured to start the stream off today with just a little bit of just chatting with y'all, because I know it's been a hot minute. It's literally been a whole week since we last streamed. Today and tomorrow will be Tales, and then, what are days? Saturday and Sunday. That's what that is. Saturday and Sunday we'll play more Monster Hunter Stories 3. But yeah. Figured for like the first like 30 minutes or so of stream to just chat, make sure everybody's been doing okay. I feel like I did the setting wrong for the chat. Hold up. Oh, I feel like I'm never gonna fully figure out how to do all this shit. Chat box. we go. I think I fixed it now this time. I probably didn't. I'm lying. But yeah, last little thing, I mentioned the convention stuff too, because with all the like support and love and just kind people that I met over the weekend, I did mention with the PNG tuber, like, I wasn't lying. Part of the reason that I started doing it was because of laziness, but I'm really wanting the fact that more and more of you are supporting me. I even did a name change as I was growing, right? Because I used to just go by an artist name, but I kind of wanted to just incorporate myself and my actual name with like a username. Then I'm like, Ash, I think it's time also that I get over the, not so much the laziness, right? Because there is kind of a niceness with kind of just being able to stream and not have to worry about what you look like a bit on the camera. But a big reason, even more so than the laziness for me, is just I've always struggled very much with how I physically look, especially the last couple of years when I did get sick with my eyes. Obviously, just looking at me, I don't have a condition that you can just see by looking at me, but my eyes are pretty messed up. They cause me a lot of issues sometimes, but I just gotta make the best of life. I have what I have and it's not curable, so... But I definitely have very bad body dysmorphia, because when I got sick, I gained a lot of weight. I am working on trying to physically get better. But damn, once you hit your 30s, weight comes off of you way slower than it did in my 20s. But I was somebody in my 20s, like, I got into really, really good shape. And so when I got sick in my later 20s, like mid to late 20s, I gained and put on a lot of weight really fast. And it's made it very hard for me to like look at myself for too long or not take photos of myself and stuff, because there's plenty of times where your girl is very mean. I can be very mean to myself. I'm probably one of the sweetest people on the planet to other people, but I'm the biggest bitch to myself. I know I have been diagnosed with resting chronic bitch face, if you ever see me out in public. But I promise you, don't be afraid to ever approach me and say hi. The face does not match with how I actually personality am. My face is just fucked, I guess. But, I don't know, MegaCon just going and stuff helped me a lot, and I want to... I think I'm really going to push myself to not use the PNG tuber model as much, and so I can talk and connect with you guys more, to give you my face. It may not be the greatest thing to look at, but I feel like it'll be better connecting-wise with you guys, especially because I got a lot of growth just from going to this very first convention. I'm definitely looking forward to future ones, especially because in the next one, I should definitely have it done, because it's just adding little claws. And I did actually find like a cyberpunk looking mask on Amazon, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, and because it's silver, and it has like because it's cyberpunk, right, so they put like some dangling jewelry on it. I'm going to take the jewelry part off, but the way that the mask lays on the face, I'm going to take it. It's a very cheap, affordable mask, and I'm actually going to prime it and paint it black. Because once it's black, it'll make sense once I reveal it. So once I edit it and change the color, it'll actually make it look like the symbiote is on my face, but like forming a mask at the same time. So I think it's going to look really cool. The claws I'm kind of nervous about, but I do kind of want to actually push myself to make them myself. I did see an artist on Etsy who has pre-made claws, but I want to make them on my own with EVA foam, because I think it'll feel a lot better. So I might contact that artist though, just to see if maybe they have the pattern for making them, so I can then cut them out So it'll also be my first time where I'm kind of slowly seeing if I have any talent in actually making little stuff. But I can see why people definitely get addicted to cosplay. It's just, it's fun to dress up and not be yourself for a little bit. But yeah. I never understand how the chat box thing works, because now it's not popping up period, so I fucked that up, but oh well, I tried. I'm very harsh to myself in my own head, so I understand that. I feel like that's how it is for most of us, right? It's like that saying of you're your own worst critic. So yeah. Also, you guys, now that I'm on camera, you can see over time how shit my posture will get as I'm playing. I mean, it's already shit. I'm like this. But yeah, y'all. It's been so long that I have to muscle memory all the controls again. I didn't even have time. I know we were on this map because I was trying to
take a look at this.
I needed to get enough points to open that cat's chest, but I'm not trying to 100% everything in the game. So, and I think we finally just got the last thing we needed. I do make a lot of like faces without noticing it when I'm gaming. Especially, I noticed one time that I do this thing, like when I really hard focus in a game, like my mouth will just be open for some reason, where I'm like now y'all will get to see all my weirdness. Well, now we can let them explore the next area. Sail. Yeah, because I was trying to get enough of the little cat's points, that's right, to open that cat's chest, but I'm not gonna bother. Let's actually work on trying to complete the game. Especially I have catching up to do with trying to beat this, because I think the last time I checked, I'm only at like 30-something% in the storyline for this one. I'm about to head home from work, so I'll pop back in a bit to see the weirdness. I got you. Definitely get home safe. Mulch, get over here, buddy. You have an hour before lunch. It's not time yet. Come sit on your spot. Come on. Thank you. If you misbehave, I'm gonna put you on camera now. And everybody can see you being naughty. I'm gonna put you on camera. If he acts up, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna expose him. We're gonna put him on camera. Of course they're gonna... Can y'all stop acting up? Enough. I should go ahead and fight these things so I remember how to...
I'll finish this quickly.
Blades of wind, slice them! Double haze! Air thrust! I will wide open! Infernal torrent! Caught you! See this? Four guys! Agile! Deception! One down!
You're not hurt, are you?
Alright, the muscle memory is kicking in fast. Should be fine. Doesn't let you jump down from here?
Is that... Grimoire? She's moving away.
No, just a big list.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just
It's a big
try.
lizard.
Perfect mayhem!
I forgot to hit
Gaze upon my
Jade
fiery
Way.
ears.
let me hit forward on army
Smash them!
but-
You're wide open! Die of the hill! See this? See this? Rumble and shake! Steel rumble!
Jade Way. Scale crusher. Defying conviction. Gaze upon my fiery ears.
Frost!
Take that. Devour.
Wide open!
I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to do her
Slice them!
special.
Air punches! See this? See this? Turtle blue!
Dark Fang. I'll help you.
Hold back! Rip
Black
them
Fire
apart!
of Melody. Boy fire.
Hurricane! Hurricane! Don't you fury! Don't laugh!
Defying conviction.
Jade Way!
I forget how.
Blade of Heaven will pierce mine enemies. Infernal torrent. Rising fountain.
Hurricane! Too slow! Hurricane!
Divine favor.
Four! Deception! Frost! Hurricane!
No mercy.
Oh, there we go.
Wounds I will heal.
It was L2.
Lethal bang.
I'm like skimming every button. I was like, how do I do a special?
Binding frost.
Shooting star!
Defying conviction.
Double haze!
Blade of Heaven
Wind
will
strangles
pierce
to
mine
the bone.
enemies.
Hold
Infernal
still.
torrent.
For five! Frigid Hurricane! Form six!
Divine favor.
Illusory tail! No escape! Shooting star! You're wide open!
It was a close one, but I am the victor.
Okay, they gave us a nice chunk of. I think I'm so over leveled, right, that the only time we get decent XP with the level that we're at is when we fight the bosses. Let me just see something. I'm trying to get into the habit of hitting the record button so it then saves my whole VOD on my PC so I can try to find like highlight moments. Because the thing is, like, when you do clips on like Twitch and stuff, the quality when you save them is so bad. So oh, okay, so it does let you hit that. Sweet. Look, y'all. I'm a streamer. The fact that you guys, too, I do appreciate you guys sticking with me, because I know I've been doing this now for 2 years, but that's still in the early stages where I'm still trying to fully figure out, like, what my niche and stuff is. Plus, too, with my eyes, the fact that I can never really... I try to have as close to a set schedule as possible, but I'm not always able to, and that you guys still stick with me. I do appreciate that.
So she's the same sort of Moloch as Bienfu?
You're Grimoire, right? We've been looking for you. We need your help. Who are you? I'm Velvet. I know your witch friend. Oh.
Grim,
She's
so
like,
wonderful
fuck,
to
why
see
y'all gotta
you.
bother me?
It's been forever!
Ah, you two.
She's already tired
Still
of
as
us. Look at her.
outlandish a pair as ever, I see.
How exactly do you know her?
Witch training? She was an upperclassman.
And?
Ooh,
We
now
found
you-
this
now you
fascinating
guys can
ancient
see
tome,
when I
and we were
text
hoping
while
you could read
streaming,
it for us.
But you'll still not catch it.
Goodness, Magilu. You of all people joining a team? I didn't know you had it in you.
That keep me entertained.
Well, I don't need entertainment.
Bien! Come on, Grim! Isn't there any way you can help us?
It's not the kind of thing I do.
Oh, what a shame. Things happen. Well, we tried, didn't we?
Maybe you need some incentivizing.
It is nice to
Do
have
it.
some velvet again.
I'm serious. I bet you are. Your eyes tell me you're dangerous. Trouble follows you like a hawk tails a rabbit. And at my age, trouble is something I'd rather avoid.
How old are you?
Ask me again and you'll get a firework in the tush.
My
I'm surprised she didn't
apologies.
say ass.
It
She looks
appears
like the
we've
type that
wasted
would
our
curse.
time.
A walk on the beach is never wasted, but sorry.
Well, how did you learn to read the ancient tongue? Are there books for studying it or something?
My. Are you actually thinking of learning it on your own?
Well, I love reading,
Gr-
and I want
Grimoire
to learn
kind of
more about
reminds me
history.
of Shikamaru from
Besides,
Naruto.
we need what's in this book.
You have passion, child, I'll give you that.
Not to mention you want to be helpful to Velvet, don't you, kid?
Yeah.
My tuition isn't cheap, you know.
You will teach me?
No, I won't. But I admire your dedication enough to read it for you. Now where's this book?
Here it is, ma'am.
You needn't be so formal.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
What are you doing, Mulch?
Not ma'am. Right.
Let's see what we're looking at here. The language of ancient Avarost. Had to be the hard one, of course. A lot of wear and tear, too. This'll take some time. We're in a hurry.
Mulch
That may
is
well be.
going
This
off
isn't the
on
place for
talking
study.
Right now.
Let's move to someplace more comfortable.
You've redeemed yourself, young man. There's a village called Haria just a little ways away.
That works. Thank you.
Fine. Haria Village. Whatever gets the job done.
She's like, y'all need to just hurry it up because I want to kill the Artories.
I apologize if I'm being rude, but I have to ask. You're not Aminoch the Empyrean, are you?
Of course I'm not. What would even make you ask such a thing?
A shop in Isolt was selling Aminoch figurines that looked just like you.
Oh, that. I distinctly remember whispering to the shopkeeper in his sleep, telling him not to sell those things.
You showing up in his dreams probably only convinced him you were the real deal. You should sue for his use of your likeness and get proper compensation from that shopkeeper.
Forget it. It's no concern.
Yeah, you're right. It's
I
not
love
like
her
they'd ever
vibes and
sell
her
anyway.
energy.
Oh, you think a figurine of mine wouldn't sell?
You got this whole somber ennui thing going on. A figurine needs to be cute, like me.
Then how about I turn you into a product?
Me? Really?
Oh yes. I'll have you stuffed and mounted. But since it'd be a unique piece, I'd have to price it a bit higher.
Mounted? No, count me out!
Oh, you're no fun. Now, what was it we were talking about?
Whether or not you are the Empyrean Aminoch.
Ah, yes, that's right. I'm no Empyrean. I'm just a simple girl. It would be hard for anyone to worship an Empyrean like me, right?
That's true. I mean, it just seems like you're the type who can see through anything, so perhaps an Empyrean seems less intimidating from a certain point of view.
You're saying I'm scarier than an Empyrean?
Not scarier exactly, just more of a savvy sort of woman.
That's not a bad answer, but it won't get you out of the doghouse.
Can we have her on the
Haria.
team instead of Bienfu?
Isn't that the village with that demon that Oscar and Teresa were talking about?
No
I
offense
think
to
it
Bienfu.
might be. We should remain on our guard.
But you don't have lunch, buddy, until 3 o'clock. You're a little early there, pal.
I'll finish this quickly.
Cerberus!
Critic star! For me!
Infernal Torrent! Almost received one blessing!
Guys like
Hold up!
Bagai!
Form 7!
Orochi Fury! Too slow! Orochi Fury! Eat it! Up!
Form 2! Form 7!
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Yeah, see, the XP is still like under 1,000, which we're at level 40 already, so that's not actually really helpful to us. Stay open, bird. We don't want the smoke. There's one of the little hidden mini boss, or not hidden, but one of the optional little bosses, so we're definitely going to do that. Attack!
A foe worth killing.
Level
Track
3.
stop! Hold up! Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
Blade of Heaven's will pierce mine enemies!
Winds chill them to the ball! Hold up! Rigid hurricane! Flash step!
Hey! Form 2! See this? Deception!
Die! You're wide open!
Infernal Torrent!
Face up! Rip them apart!
Hurricane! Critic star!
Pounding!
Watch it! No escape!
No escape! Die! Blades of wind slice them! Air thrust!
Infernal Torrent!
Hurricane! Let's go!
Flash them!
Double haze! Deception! Deception!
Trembling shake!
Infernal Torrent! Defying defense!
Geo rumble!
Rolling black quackfire! Belly stab! Void fire!
Watch it! Hurricane! See this? Chilling flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form 0! Thunder!
Elements of
It
creation
is nice to finally do this and then
See this? Jade wave!
Eat it! No escape! Tremble! Flash
Blade of
them!
Heaven's will
How's
pierce
that?
our enemies!
It was a close one, but I am the victor.
Provides the ability to trigger a random skill. Okay. That's another one down. Mochi is like adamant to get fed early today. He's literally in the hallway staring at me, and it's only a little past 2.
That's Haria Village.
To the inn, one and all!
Haven't played since the beginning of March. Dang. Give me 1 second, y'all, because the cats are acting up. Emoji is being a very bad boy. You're not eating yet. You know, because you're being naughty, you're gonna get put on blast. He's misbehaving. Show the chat who's being naughty. Say I'm being naughty, and just because I want to eat early, I'm annoying my sister, and my sister's old, and she doesn't want to deal with my shit. Right? Thank you. Having children's rough.
From what we heard in Iseult, demons are attacking villages, and more people are growing upset with the Abbey. So I hadn't expected things in Haria village to be so laid back.
They might be on their best behavior because you're accompanied by an exorcist.
Huh. I didn't know you could see the world in more than just black and white.
The Abbey wouldn't entrust my responsibilities to someone who couldn't see beyond the surface. I have seen many things in my work. I've beheld both the light and the darkness in the world of men. Despite that, no, because of that, I won't turn away from the wrongs that I encounter. Moreover, I have faith. I believe there is good in all our souls.
The darkness, huh?
Yes, like you.
You're awfully direct.
Just I'd hate to break it to you, Velvet, but you're pretty dark. The fact this village has no damn music and nothing. Got any good stuff from me, dude? Doesn't look like it. Ouch. It's down there. chest. There is a cat's chest, but I'm gonna assume I don't have enough.
I can't deal with this anymore.
What's the matter?
Everyone's sick of all these fruit-flavored gels, right? So, I made gels using the giant cacao beans only found here on this island. It gave them a nice bitter chocolate taste. But people complained that they weren't avant-garde enough. Ugh, chocolate-flavored gels, how prosaic, bah! This got me fuming! So I caught some maiden bonita fish you find around here, ground them up, and made some gels with them.
You put fish into chocolate gels?
Well, people
Ew,
do
fish
braise
and
meat with chocolate. Chocolate and fish may go surprisingly well together.
That sounds
Exactly!
disgusting.
It was the discovery of a century! The bonito flakes crunchiness and the gel's gumminess made for an exquisitely bad combo, which made it
Then
interesting.
again, I'm not the type,
So
like,
if you
I've
made
never
an
enjoyed,
innovative
like,
new type
that
of gel,
high
why are you so
level,
angry?
like,
That's
fancy,
exactly my
fancy
problem.
cuisine,
I
so
outdid
maybe I'm just,
myself.
I
Now
can't
I need to make
understand
my Gels World debut as amazing as they are. So I thought up the ultimate plan.
And that is?
I'll put my Choconito gels in toilets all over the world. I'll call it the Great Choconito Toilet Gambit. No one will go to the bathroom without finding my gels. I think everyone will have a lot of fun. So, genius, right?
Yeah.
Who the hell's
it's
gonna want
weird,
to take
but I
gels
think
from
it's
the
funny
toilet?
too.
Right? I knew that kids would get it.
Who's a kid?
But all the adults in my village called it silly and lowbrow. They forbade me from selling my Choconito gels at all. Isn't that just horrible?
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Aw, man. Things used to be so much better. Mom would make me dinner, and all I had to do was goo 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 ga, and everyone would smile and praise me. I don't want to become the kind of grown-up who can't find any fun in looking for gels in toilets.
I mean, hey, at least he has a goal in life. I feel like you could do more than that, but hey, if being an adult who puts gels in toilets fulfills your adult life, go for it, bro. Go for it. I mean, who am I to judge? I entered my 30s and decided to full-time pursue, being a nerd, so... And to share all the things I'm into, so if he wants to make gels for toilets, let the kid live, I guess. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to open that one either. The only good thing, like the cat's chest, I'm sure you get a trophy if you find all of these, but they only give you like the cosmetic accessories, and I really dig, especially in this game, I like their base look, that I really don't want to put any accessories on them.
We could use a place to stay. Any rooms open?
Yep. Just finished cleaning, in fact. You can help yourself to that room there.
The one we just barged
All
into.
right, time to start deciphering this scroll.
I'm pretty sure this
Let's wait
inn only
somewhere
has one
outside
room
so
anyway.
Grim
It doesn't
can
look like it has
concentrate.
more.
Do you think maybe I could stay and watch? I really do want to study the ancient tongue. I promise I'll be quiet and not get in your way, teacher.
What did you just say, child?
That I'd be quiet and...
No, what did you call me?
Teacher? You said you didn't want to be called ma'am, so I thought maybe that'd work.
Yes, satisfactory. All right. I'll teach you how to read Ancient Averost.
Thank you so much, teacher!
We'll leave you two alone then. Let us know if anything comes up.
Our expedition is back. There goes my damn voice. Oh, nice. Nothing like finding some mayonnaise out in the open sea, am I right? Disgusting. Chunky potato salad. Now here's a fact. I hate mayonnaise. I think it's gross. It smells bad. The texture is disgusting. It bothers me. I can't. Potato salad, I can't stand it either. I don't like it. However, oddly enough, though I can only eat a very tiny amount, I like pasta salad, which is literally just cold pasta drenched in mayonnaise. But for some reason I can handle it that way. How the... How do you get over to those people? Oh, look at the little crab. Oh, and he's like fiddling his thumbs. I know crabs don't have thumbs, but you get what I mean. He's fiddling his claws. Look how cute he is. We'll leave him alone.
It sounds like deciphering the text might take some time.
We should be prepared to wait it out here a while. Hopefully it'll all be worth it in the end.
I hope so too. But ancient Avarost is complex. It's not just a matter of knowing the grammar and vocabulary.
Oh? Then how exactly do you read it?
I'm not sure about the specifics myself, but from what I understand, you kind of have to intuit a lot of it.
A language based on guesswork? Thanks, old dead people. You're officially the worst.
Velvet.
Listen, I don't know what they told you in Isolt, but our village has its own traditions. This village is under the divine protection of the Empyrean Aminoch. For unbroken centuries, a line of his priestesses have guided us. They're tasked with performing the sacred rites of worship. And sometimes, they even deliver us his words and will.
And there's still a priestess today?
Of course. And her daughter is training to become our next priestess. Although, I sometimes feel they push themselves too hard. Both mother and daughter are giving their all for Haria. But the Abbey doesn't care about any of that. And they stole our temple from us.
By force?
An exorcist named Teresa came and heard us out. But from the very beginning, she always intended on taking our temple. Her words may have been kind, but that doesn't change the fact that she demanded that we worship her god, Inominat. In all the years we've worshipped Aminoch, not once did we ever try to force others to adopt our beliefs.
Why haven't I seen this priestess she's talking about?
you.
Do you plan on just giving up? Palamedes is Amenoch's temple. The priestess isn't the only one whose job it is to protect that temple. It's the duty of everyone born in this village.
Why did the Abbey need Amenoch's temple badly enough to risk causing this much unrest?
But how will we protect our village from the demons if the Abbey abandons us? Besides, we won't be able to do business with the people of Isolt anymore.
Our faith in Amenoch has nothing to do with the demons. When the priestess gets back, I'm going with her to protest.
The demon blight changed everything. Will we never be able to return to the way things were?
The way
Sounds
things
like
were.
him anyway. I know he's done a lot of voiceover stuff, both like behind the scenes characters and main characters.
Banning local religions. The Abbey sure knows how to oppress the populace.
I'd imagine that comes part and parcel with spreading the good word. Other gods would only get in the way.
From what we overheard, it sounds like they've taken over Amenoch's temple, Palamedes, to use as their base of operations.
Sealing it off would be provocative enough, but straight up taking it over? Not a lot of so-called reason to that. Unless... Do you think they need it for some other purpose?
Shrug.
Now when you guys redeem hydrate and stuff, you can actually see that I'm actually doing it.
So she digs being called teacher. Well played, Laphicet.
She wasn't so fond of ma'am, so I guess he figured he needed an alternative.
You can tell how badly he wanted to help her with the languagey work. I think our Malak boy's finally finding himself.
So it would seem.
What connection do you think there is between the violent demon Teresa mentioned and this village?
Couldn't tell you.
Could there have been a demon blight breakout here? This village doesn't look like it's been attacked, but...
Whatever it is. If it keeps the Abbey's eyes off us for once, that's good enough for me.
You really will use anything and everything towards your own aims, won't you?
Yep, and that includes you, as I'm sure you've noticed.
Oh, ancient Avarost. You have the obstinacy of a spurned lover who refuses to move on.
Even for you, teacher?
It's this one crucial line. I can't wrap my head around it.
Well, from what you've taught me so far, it looks like it says... Sa, Popo, Mucho, Sanchon.
Mucho Libre?
Correct, but if you merely translate it word for word, it ends up saying, the parent hates tomatoes, the child eggplants.
I doubt those have much to do with Innominat. Yeah.
Their grammar is nothing like ours. Sometimes you have to reorder the words, and even then the meaning can require leaps of logic and flashes of intuition.
Reordering? So like... San-san, Pocho Pocho, Pocho Musan, Pocho Musan. Can you read it that way?
Pocho Musan. Now where did you get that from?
These words are lined up, like they repeat. And when I read this part that same way, it just felt right.
Pocho Musan. If that's repeated here, then the passage turns into... the Nameless Empyrean.
Empyrean!
Ho ho, that has to refer to Innominat. I think we're on to something. Alright,
This
so if we
language
apply
sounds too
this
complex
rule
that,
here,
like,
then
it's hurting my brain and I'm not even, like, studying it.
it would seem to be a book of children's counting songs.
It's not about Innominat?
What matters is what the song says, child. And I think you will be very interested in the words.
I wonder if they've made any
Sounds very
progress yet.
complex.
Shall we go check on them?
Too complex. Let's make some chunky potato salad.
Surprising how I can do this with no sense of taste.
World map? I think we weren't able to do, yeah, we weren't able to do this yet because I don't have a means of getting back here just yet. That's fine.
Well, any results?
Yes, well, thanks to the boy here. As it turns out, he has quite the knack for languages.
Only because I've got the best teacher.
Careful, honey tongue, you'll give this old girl ideas.
Huh?
Now, child, I'm sure they're curious about the song we unearthed. Why don't you read it aloud?
Yes, teacher.
Song?
8-headed is the lord of the land, with 7 mouths to devour malevolence. Through pulses of earth doth base nature's flow, as he awaits the time of awakening. 4 Empyreans may tear him asunder, but so long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn, in sight of the full crimson moon. The nameless Empyrean hath one heart. The nameless Empyrean hath one body.
Therians?
Essentially, this ancient text you found is an annotated volume of drawings and songs pertaining to Enominat.
Annotated? Then hurry up and just tell us what it means.
I'm sorry. So far, we've only figured out how to read the song lyrics.
All right.
I take it we're still in for a good long wait before it's thoroughly decrypted.
Likely so, but if we want to find out what the Abbey is up to, we need to know what's in this book, no matter how long it takes.
It's a coach. Welcome in,
What
welcome
the Abbey's
in.
up to, is it?
If anything, it's probably my face that scared you.
I think we can learn much, even from the lyrics alone.
I didn't put a.
The drawings
warning about
depict
their
him with
space
8
cam.
heads. One of them belongs to his main body, but the other 7 are his mouths. Those mouths consume malevolence, sending it along Earth pulses back to that main body so he can awaken. The 7 monsters fitting that description are called
Therians.
Right. Now as for this malevolence, I have no idea what that means.
What about the second part?
I haven't studied much ancient history, but it said this world was created by 4 Empyreans: Earth, Water, Wind, and Fire. But they also call Enominat an Empyrean. Perhaps a war broke out between Enominat and the other Empyreans
I don't know why
that resulted
now
in
the
him being
chat
sealed
box isn't
away.
popping up on the screen
But if there
again. I
is
fucked
someone to
something up.
connect with this divine power, the Therians will keep spawning. And just like that, Enominat will be revived.
I'm doing really good, Coach.
If
I'm
we assume that
almost fully
Shepard
recovered
Artorias fits
from
that
the
bill,
long
and that he's
Megacon
trying to
weekend.
reawaken
How have you been?
Enominat, Everything lines up.
Which means our job is to find these Therians and cut off Inominat's heads.
I saw
so
quite
to
a lot of
speak.
Resident
But where do
Evil
we even start
cosplays.
looking for them?
Remember, the song states that the Therians in Inominat's body are connected through Earth pulses. If their job is to feed Inominat, the most effective place to position them would be at the Earth pulse points.
Points?
The places where the power of Earth pulses is concentrated.
Places with that sigil. Hey, remember the barrier that was keeping this bug in the forest?
Wait, are you trying to say that thing's a Therian? And yet, it would explain why the Abbey was keeping it locked up.
And there was that same barrier at the villa, too.
That's right. Do you suppose that was also a Therian? Does that mean the Therians all come in different forms?
Should we go to Logres and check?
We've just started deciphering the book. I'd hate to lose time on some fool's errand. I'd rather know at least a little more about what's in it before we make a move.
Something bothering you, Grim?
This line. The one about Therians being forever reborn.
Coach, you entered to a part where it's telling a lot of lore,
I just
so
felt
you're
the
probably
same
going to
thing
be
as I
hella
did in
confused.
Warg Forest.
The needle's pointing in the direction of Aminoch's temple, Palamedes. Do I recall hearing that the Abbey took that over?
Temples and ritual sites are often built on places thought to be rich in spiritual energy. Could the temple possibly be an Earth Pulse point?
There's lots of Earth pulse points scattered
There's
all
gonna
over
be
the
one
world.
day where you
If
actually
there's only
follow
7
along,
Therians,
and
most
it's
of
gonna
them will
be
be
a
empty.
shock.
It's not like we have any better leads. If there's even a chance, shouldn't we go check it out?
Better than sitting around waiting on the book. If nothing else, we'll find out what Laphicet is sensing.
Just a theory, but if you were to kill a Therian...
What?
I guess there's only one way to find out. Never mind. Good luck out there.
I don't know why the chat popping up on the screen isn't I feel like it's a bit laggy, and also like it just permanently stays up and doesn't go away over time. Whatever.
Who are you?
The innkeeper's daughter. I happened to overhear you all talking about going to Palamedes, and...
Did you report us to the Abbey?
Report? But you already have an exorcist with you.
If you have any business, talk with her then.
I'm Eleanor Hume, an exorcist with the Abbey. How might I be of service?
I want you to look for someone.
No.
A mother and
Yeah,
her
we don't have
child
time
went
for
to
that.
visit the Abbey grounds, but they haven't returned.
They've both gone missing?
Yes. The mother's name is Mahina. She's a priestess of Aminoch. And her little daughter's name is Kamoana.
Hold on. If she's a priestess of Aminoch...
Right. Ever since the Abbey booted her out from the temple, she's been regularly going back to make her objections heard. But one day, she never returned home. And now her daughter has disappeared too. I can only assume that she went to go look for her mother.
And you believe they're being held at the temple?
Stretch.
Oh no, ma'am. I just can't imagine Mahina would abandon her daughter like that. Kamoana is next in line to succeed her, so she's had a strict upbringing, but her mother truly loves her. Please forgive Mahina for her protests. I was just hoping you could use the Abbey's resources to track them down.
I will do everything in my power to find them.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Like Kamoana, I grew up with only my mother as family. I can't help but worry for them.
Of course.
Let's be off, Miss Exorcist.
Onward. I was saying earlier, Coach, now that I'm on webcam, look, now you can see when I'm offending. And y'all still won't catch me. Still won't catch me. Look, I'm gonna look at my shit right now. Clip it if you want, screenshot it. Not gonna catch me. I don't know how to clip vertical or whatever this is. I think when you, if I'm not, then again, I don't, if you're viewing on phone, I have no idea. But I know when you like hit the clip button on like your computer, it shows you both horizontal and vertical. And then with the vertical one, you can just, you can choose like the format. Like it'll show you like if you want to do stacked mode, but I'm not sure if those features are available like if you're viewing through your phone. That I'm not sure of either. I remember this place.
Eleanor, what's your game here?
The mother and daughter, you mean? That's on me. I'll search for them myself.
I don't care about that.
Well, what then?
I definitely,
Why
because
are you
I
actively helping
can't
us
do
decipher
horizontal
the book
on
when
two
we're using it
platforms
to
at
thwart
once.
the Abbey's plans?
I'm definitely
Do you think
liking
I
the
might be deliberately
format
misleading
of
you?
the vertical one
Laying a
the
trap
way
of
I
some
have
sort
it
for you
now.
all?
So at least you
Are
guys
you?
can see the whole game
I
screen.
think you're a lot of things, Demon. But foolish is not one of them. I want to know the truth. I want to know what Lord Artorias is trying to accomplish. And there's something happening in the world right now. I want to know what it is. Unfortunately, little old Eleanor has never been deemed trustworthy enough to be given such
Look at my
information.
different, like, postures.
So,
like, I
my
literally
only option
could
is to
sit and
find
just
out
like
for
this and
myself.
play the game the whole time.
You've got the soul searching down at least.
This is why
The
my
Abbey
back and my
your
neck
band
are
of rogues
fucked.
follow two different paths, but something tells me either will lead me to the same destination.
Like, setting up,
And
like,
so you don't see any need to lie
straight
to us?
hurts, but that just
Exactly.
shows that it's because
And
I'm
what'll
always
you
like
do
this.
if those truths don't line up cleanly with what you believe?
I'm not sure yet.
As honest an answer as any. Either way, it looks like you'll be working with us for the near future.
Yes, for now.
Hey, could I ask you something?
What is it?
About the Therians. I've heard you call yourself a Therian before. Is there any particular insight you have about them?
No, none. Artorias said I was one, that's all.
And that doesn't bother you?
Does it bother you?
Nope, not at all. If you're not worried, then neither am I.
I'm surrounded by freaks. But was that truly the reason Ceres chose me?
No worries, coach.
Velvet keeps picking on Madame Eleanor. They're total opposites, so I know they're just gonna clash sometimes, but Velvet takes it too far!
You really think they're totally opposite?
If Madame Eleanor is a white lily, then Velvet is a black rose. If Madame Eleanor is a soaring Pegasus, then Velvet is a wolf in the shadows. If Madame Eleanor is a plate of spaghetti
Velvet's so
carbonara,
over it.
Velvet is squidding noodles with seaweed.
I don't follow you completely, but I think I get the point.
I'm sure you understand. The two have nothing at all in common. And since they don't share anything in common, some fighting now and then just can't be helped.
Well, they both have beautiful hair.
Okay, but we're talking a noble exorcist and an aloof demon.
Eleanor sometimes
Aw,
treats
shit,
you coldly. and Velvet
my-
has
I
helped me
literally
more
said
times than I can
Jark.
count.
Jark.
Madame Eleanor gives herself
I'm already
fully
having a
to the
stroke.
salvation of others.
Dark
But
chicken in the
Velvet
house.
is bent solely on revenge.
Welcome in.
That means
Hopefully
they're both
I didn't
motivated
spook you
by
too
thoughts
much
of
with
others.
my face today.
How is the cheerful and talkative Madame Eleanor at all the same as the brooding
The
taciturn
convention
Velvet?
was really good.
Both of them
Really good.
talk to me when it's just the two of us together.
You're just trying to be contrary.
I'm only telling you what I've experienced.
Actually, I feel that Madame Eleanor isn't really reaching out to me.
It's alright if Eleanor doesn't want to talk to you. I'm here for you, Bienfu. You aren't alone.
That just makes me feel lonely.
Maybe I'm really gonna try to push myself to do
You
webcam
two
more
are opposites yourselves.
and to even if I am butt ass ugly, to just not listen to my inner monologue and just turn the webcam on anyway. But maybe in the future, since I'm not using the PNG, I'm gonna try to not use it as much and push myself to really like be in the camera. I guess that means eventually I'm gonna have to buy a chicken onesie in real life so I can wear that sometimes. I'm gonna go eat. I'll be right back for real this time. Let me guess, pizza? Oh shit. Oh, here he goes. As always, it looks like Dark's account got hacked once again. Because apparently it's never him doing the donations. Someone got a hold of your Bits account. Oh boy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... Jesus! Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40 bits. You're insane. 50. Can I get a 60? Can I get a 60? Going once, going twice. I'm just kidding. Can I get a 5,000? I repeat, can I get a do not do that. Do not donate. 5,000 is ridiculous. Well, now you can see how awkward of a person I am when I'm the one being gifted something. I don't know how to react. Even though you will never take credit for it, apparently. Thank you so much, Dark, as always, for the bits. You are not just a chicken, you are the chicken. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Also, Coach, I am comfortable being slanted. You're really gonna make me posture check and be like this? I'm only gonna stay like this for a few seconds. Watch, as time goes on, I'm just gonna start... The fact, you know that's bad. My spine and stuff is fucked. Because the fact that this feels better than this, that's bad. I'm literally gonna be one of those little old ladies that is super, like, hunched over. Returned. Let's see what's over here first. Hopefully this isn't the right direction. $5,000, don't worry, let me save money. Oh shit. I should have known, I shouldn't have said anything. Still gonna be here, but I'm at work. See, I appreciate that's true dedication and support right there. Even at work, still has the stream up. Let's go. Maybe for Halloween this year, I'll get like a really cheap little chicken onesie, and that'll be my Halloween costume. I did take off the change my outfit, so this way people don't accidentally waste their points. Damn, look at that big thing. Though, definitely give me feedback, and if at the end of the day y'all rather not see my face, I can change it back. But I think it would be better for me in the long run to just force myself to be on camera. As uncomfortable slightly as it is. Just because now you can see how much of a potato I look like. Oh, welcome in again, Gypsy. Thank you for being here. What's a Berseria? It's a really fancy sub sandwich. It has like all of like top graded, high quality like meat and cheese, seasonings. You should try one, it's really good. I recommend getting some Berseria, like get a Berseria with some brucci. Perfect combo. Once again, we are so over-leveled that I'm skipping these monsters because there's no point. They don't give enough XP to make a difference. All the fixins Yep. Right on the money. But I'm telling you, you have to get it with Baruchi. That combination, you'll be set. You'll
Take
be
a look at
addicted.
this.
Quitting is the same as
And so we're still missing 1 material, 2 special.
Scout ship setting.
And for anybody just tuning in, earlier in the stream I was mentioning Baruchi, though it sounds like some fancy like a gourmet thing, that is actually now the official name of my palico for my Monster Hunter cosplay. To everybody tuning in now, if you haven't already heard of her, then I definitely recommend you go and check out her content. She's on YouTube and Instagram. Is Snarky J. I had the pleasure of finally getting to meet her in person. I've been watching her content for a little while now. Made a new friend, so I'm very happy about that. Very, very kind, genuine person. And we both have tuxedo cats. If you guys maybe don't know, I think I mentioned it, but with my Monster Hunter cosplay, I chose the black and white tuxedo cat after my youngest cat, Mochi. And then Jay also has a tuxedo cat. His name's Bruce. And the other day when we were talking, I was like, you know, my cosplay cat still needs his own name. And so I combined Bruce and Mochi, so now Brucci. And I love it. I think it sounds adorable, but also literally sounds like some fancy item you would order at a high-star restaurant. Welcome back, Primal. I'm happy you got home safe. Welcome back. Alright, you guys ready for some calamari?
Woo! It's a biggie! Bring down!
Time to kill the Kraken.
Deception!
Drum! Flip bomb!
Hurricane!
Double hit! Run is happened!
Deception!
Crimson, now! Rise! Arise! Ascending!
I was like, why is she on the team? And I forget, whenever your team
When it comes to pain, here it is!
for parts of the story that disbands your team, that's the word. It doesn't ever put the team back the way you had it.
Form 6! Form 2! Double hit! Form 7!
Who's my favorite party member?
Better watch your step!
Jade Wave! Deception! Deception!
I mean, my favorite character in this game is definitely Velvet. Like, no one can outbeat her. She's by far the best character in this game. But in terms of, like, all the other characters, like, who would be my second pick?
Shooting Star! Form 2! Form 7!
Cleansing Lance! Cleansing Lance!
Form 5!
Here it comes!
Honestly, I think I would go with Tyson. I think his character is actually really cool. I like his personality and everything, and then I really like the way that he uses him.
No escape! Deception! Double hit! Jade Wave! Double hit! Deception! See this? See this? Shooting Star!
I refuse to fall here.
Grants a random skill that can allow souls to be retained while performing. Okay. A lot of times when you fight these like side optional monsters, a lot of these permanent like increase buffs that you get from them don't really help on easy mode. It's more so to help with if you're playing on like the highest difficulty, but I know you also get a trophy. Oh, is the volume out of whack? It could be because I'm too far away from my microphone. Let me scoot in. And then let me change this. I gotta get better at like being closer to this. Especially because I'm just naturally, right? I have more, like I don't have a very high voice, I'm more soft spoken, so hopefully that helped. Thank you for giving me the heads up, by the way, Gypsy. But yeah, if ever, guys, whether you're on YouTube or Twitch, if there's ever like audio problems or anything, please let me know and my old lady brain will try my best to fix it. I think too sometimes because I have such a soft-spoken voice that it gets washed out sometimes. Also, I put this way closer to me, so hopefully that helps. And I angled the microphone a bit, so we should be good now. But I always appreciate, thank you. If there's ever little audio issues or anything, please let me know and I'll try my best to definitely fix it for you guys. Swiggity over on Twitch, thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. Is the story exactly the same? Yes, it is. The only thing with the remaster that they changed is just obviously upping the HD like visual look of it, but yeah, it's exactly the same. And the newest Tales game, which was Tales of Arise, they are re-releasing it on the Switch, the Switch 2. And it comes with the DLC. I actually never played the DLC for Tales of Arise. I was told back in the day when it first came out, it's not that great. But you know I love Tales games and any opportunity to replay any of them. So I am going to be buying that game when it comes out. I don't remember when it releases on the Switch 2, but we're going to be getting that again and we will be playing that. No new DLC. No, nothing new was added. The only thing with the remasters is all of like the previous DLCs, any of like the outfits, like it's all included in the remasters. Also, Swiggity, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I do appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, the thing with the remasters, literally, it's all the same. But they do any of like the outfits or little like past stuff, like they include it all for you for free inside the game already. But they don't add anything new. The only thing that's different with the remasters, if you remember, you know how you get like the grade points. In the original games, you play through the game, you gather grade points, and then if you play it again, the grade points give you, you know, you can unlock like the different buffs and stuff to make the game easier. With the remasters, they actually give you max grade points at the start, and you can unlock like 3 times XP and all of the crazy buffs at the way beginning. So this way you can just kind of play it a lot easier. I'm definitely the type of gamer, like, I can definitely play games at high difficulty levels, but for me, I don't need the gameplay of my games to be difficult for me to enjoy it. I personally actually like to make the gameplay of games as easy as I can possibly make it, so I can just enjoy the story. So I definitely put all the buffs on, and I put it on easy mode. But yeah, if ever a game allows me to make the gameplay part of it a nice breeze, that's just how I like to play games, right? Because story element wise is definitely more important to me than gameplay for stuff. I played it, it's okay, not horrible, but not a masterpiece. What is your favorite of the Tales of games? For me, my favorite Tales of game is Tales of the Abyss. That's my #1 favorite. Tales of Berseria, this one is actually my second favorite Tales of all time. I just really loved Velvet and the whole cast, and it's been so long because I only played it way back when it first came out, so it's nice to get to replay it again. But yeah, it's definitely been a hot minute. Welcome back, Dark. Welcome back. Interesting enough, the game already looked great visually, even on the lowest. I definitely agree. A lot of the Tales games, I think, overall have held up. I do know I played the Tales of Symphonia Remaster. That game definitely looks rough, but they also went with like that chibi art style, but you can definitely see that that's aged. But and it's gotta be Berseria or Vesperia. I like Yuri. Yuri was a solid character. I really liked being able to play Vesperia, because I remember when that game first came out, it was actually on Xbox. It was not, they didn't put it on the PlayStation, and I am a PlayStation and Nintendo girly. No hate to Xbox, it's just never been my thing. So when they finally like re-released it and stuff, it was nice to finally get to play that one, and I did enjoy that one.
This rocky shore just keeps going. Just don't step on any sea slugs, okay?
Why not? What's the big deal?
It's just that it isn't pretty. Their insides squish everywhere.
Yikes. That sounds pretty traumatizing.
Then again, if you pickle their innards, it makes for a great snack.
You eat them?
Oh, don't be a baby. You've had worse.
Forget the sea slugs. Try not to step on the coral.
Good point. Coral is alive and needs our protection.
Or maybe it's because
Slee slug does not sound nice.
I didn't mean either of those reasons. Although Manon appears similar to Maclear Beach, it was formed by a completely different process.
Now that you mention it, this area is covered by rocks.
Maclear is just your average seashore. But Manon here was made by the slow corrosion of seaside caves.
They were worn away by the waves?
That too. But mainly, it was the handiwork of a rock-eating species of coral, known as ravening table coral. Stay in contact long enough, and they'll melt
Eisen's
your flesh
giving
right
us
off.
a history lesson.
Ah, so that's why it tingles every time I touch the coral.
Why didn't you warn us earlier?
R.I.P. How many of these games are there? That's a good question. How many I know they've made sub games also for the Tales series, but that's actually a good question. Let me look up now how many mainline Tales games there are now. There are quite a few. The Tales of series has been going on, I think, even longer than Final Fantasy. I think Tales of started before Final Fantasy did, but correct me if I'm wrong. But they've both been around for a very long time. That's fair, I'm a PlayStation and PC guy. Yeah, listen, if Xbox is your thing, we all have our preferences, right? I've just never been an Xbox fan. If anything, I'd rather, if I had to get another like console or whatever besides my I've always had the PlayStations and the different Nintendo systems, I would get a gaming PC before getting an Xbox. Like Xbox would, I'm never gonna have an Xbox in my home unless like in the future if I ever get a partner and she likes Xbox, but I definitely would never own one. How many main title Tales of games are there? Because now I'm curious. There's a lot. So there is 17 main title Tales games. So Tales has been around a bit longer than Final Fantasy. By like a year or two, Tales came out before Final Fantasy started. Because Final Fantasy's on 16. I never owned an Xbox. Same. I did have a GameCube though. GameCube, literally one of the greatest consoles they ever made of any company. And the fact that a console that's way older held up better than these new consoles do. Like if you threw your PlayStation out of your window, your first like floor window, by the way, like a normal house, not that you're in like an apartment or anything, you just throw your PlayStation 5 out the window, it would smash into a million pieces. You could take the GameCube and throw it out of like a 20-story building, and I promise you that GameCube would still be okay. Like solid. But it is 3 o'clock, so give me 1 minute. Usually at 3 I take just a little tiny break really quick, just because it's lunchtime for me to feed my cats, and also to get up and stretch. If you guys need to get up and stretch, get some water. I know I need it because my voice cracks all the time. Give me like 10-15 minutes max and I will be right back. Especially too, all 3 of my cats are staring at me right now because I'm 15 minutes late to feeding them, and it looks like I'm about to get jumped. So I'm gonna feed them really quick, grab me some more water, and I shall return. I don't know if Coach, my mod, came back yet. Make sure he doesn't set everything on fire again, but we should be good. Xbox gave us Dead Rising, to be fair. Back when they still made the console out of... Back when we actually got our money's worth for the things we bought, right? I shall return though, guys. Alrighty, y'all. We are back. Everybody still alive? Everybody okay? To anybody new, by the way, I do, because of my eyes, I tend to keep my streams anywhere from 3 to 4 hours. I think we just hit the 2-hour mark, so probably play for like another hour today. But I will be back tomorrow for more Berseria, and then Saturday and Sunday this week will be some more Monster Hunter Stories 3. What's over here then? Hold up. Can't catch me. Welcome back, Coach. Welcome back. There's a lot of cat souls here, damn. We must rescue all the cat souls. Oh lord, they're all after us. I think I'm missing 2. Excuse me, pardon me. Turned the camera too fast, that was kind of nauseating. I'll be fine. Makes her magic go down a lot, though. That's okay, we'll get it too. On the road again. What did you end up eating, Coach? Was it pizza or y'all got something different? I bobbed and weaved that bitch. Maybe it was pizza? Or hear me out, maybe it wasn't pizza, but pizza.
Care of that rhino stag roast like a good boy?
Of course. I make sure to feed it every night before I go to sleep, since it's nocturnal.
How long are you going to keep on calling it a rhino stag roast?
I don't know. It's a new kind of beetle, so it's gonna be hard to tell if it's really a rhino or a stag. You're asking a lot of questions. Bienfu, do you like bugs?
Duh! I love rhinoceros and stag beetles both! What guy doesn't find them fascinating?
Right? So which kind of beetle do you think it is? Rhino or stag?
That's a tough question. But
why can't it be both?
Miss Mogulu taught me a surefire way to tell.
I didn't know there was a way to tell.
Yeah, but if I do it, you gotta name it after me, alright? Come on! What guy doesn't wish he had a cool bug named after himself, right? And besides, Miss Mogulu told me that this technique is so good that it's only fair to have a bug named after you in return. So what do you say, man to man? Come on, let's live the dream!
Oh, all right. How can I say no to that? Besides,
that sounds very
we all
good.
did work together to capture it anyway.
Yay!
Yeah, if y'all never had pizza, and I don't mean pizza, I mean pizza, should definitely try it.
Miss Mogulu says you need to open up its outer wings and get a good whiff of the thin underwings.
I'm pretty sure I remember rhinoceros and stag beetles smelling really nasty under their wings.